Good afternoon, everybody in Radio Land, Facebook Land, the World Wide Web. Everywhere. This is Your Business with CNA Live. I'm Natalie Arsenault.
I'm Shantara Chapman.
And we are also the dynamic duo of Defiance.
Yep. Look at that.
I know. It's great.
We have two titles.
We got two titles. Multiple titles. Multiple things. Okay, so if you're in Houston or coming to Houston, the weather is not
gloomy.
So hot. It's gloomy. It's very Seattle and London-ish.
First of all, for anybody who was outside yesterday, Saturday, on Saturday it was 70. Rainy,
muggy. Muggy.
And you wake up this morning,
it's 39 degrees.
And this is what we are used to, really.
Yes.
This is Houston, but it's some big extremes right now.
It's some big extremes
We're having
happening.
some huge extremes, and so
yeah, I just wanted to be cold. Just stay cold for the time it's supposed to be cold, and then be hot when it's supposed to be hot. You can't like have me drag out
the coat and
the boots only to then replace it with shorts by the next day, because your closet can't hold all that. You put some stuff in storage for the season, and then you go in and you pull it out when the season changes, and this is getting very disruptive for my closet layout.
Me, I just leave it all there for a little while. It's all just there, and I'm like, well, today, can I put on boots? Should I put on sandals, sneakers? What are we doing today? So you just have to wait until you wake up in the morning. And you can't even plan the night before.
You can't, and it's also not good for your hair. Last week, I untwisted my hair. On Monday, I was like, I'm going to be good. I didn't look at the weather forecast. I don't know why I didn't. I apologize for not looking at the weather forecast, but I didn't. Untwisted my hair on Monday. By Tuesday, it was not curly anymore. It was just a ginormous fro.
Yeah,
and I had to go the whole week with a fro instead of little tendrils and curls.
But no, it's really bad. And, even for, us ladies that are relaxed.
Yes.
It still, causes problems. You may think you're going to be cute until you step outside and you have fuzzy hair. You look like a cotton ball.
And you look, yes.
So we all ended up looking the same way.
Yes.
That's pretty much how it happens.
That's how it happens.
Yeah. So... But today, we have a few things that we're going to be talking about.
We do. We have lots of things.
I mean, it's really, we have to, decide what we're not going to talk about.
I know.
So, how about we just start with a friend.
With a friend.
An old friend,
Okay.
A friend of Natalie, a friend of mine, a friend of us all.
I don't know if they're my friend anymore.
I know.
They probably feel like they're not my friend.
No, they're not.
And I'm just,
friend.
it's tough love. Consider this tough love for Whole Foods.
For Whole Foods.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
someone who, we've had we mourned the death.
I mourned the death of Whole Foods the moment Amazon put their name in the hat to buy them.
Right.
And throughout the whole Amazon buying Whole Foods back and forth, Mackie was like, no, I'm fighting to the death. Then he gave in, I guess. And then
he
Amazon,
must have died really quickly because he didn't fight.
Because it was like 48 hours and it was...
It really was. He only had a couple of days of fighting.
Only had a couple of days of fighting.
That's all he had left. He only had 2 days of fighting.
When you put $2 billion in front of somebody, the fight gets a lot less.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm not gonna fight.
I'm not fighting anything.
That's all I got. You win.
I'm not even doing that. I'm just gonna be like with my little white thing, my little white flag waving in the air. Okay, so. Amazon, what I have now begun, I just call it the Amazon effect now at this point, because they bought Whole Foods, and, we knew changes were going to happen because Amazon was buying Whole Foods. And so, you saw a little bit of a transition with different products on the shelves that you probably didn't see before. Some people say they saw prices drop, and so they were getting better prices on things. I felt the customer service impact
right away.
I was very saddened.
Buggies out in the parking lot.
Yes.
Security, not really security.
Not enough staff on registers and that.
They didn't even have tops for the hot chocolate. They didn't have tops
for the hot chocolate, girl. Don't get me started on that. Okay, so everybody has seen good and bad come out of this acquisition.
Right.
And so now now we've gotten past the consumer piece, or I hope, I don't know. And now the vendors are now about to feel the Amazon effect. Because Amazon or Whole Foods, they keep calling themselves Whole Foods, but I just call them Amazon now, is asking suppliers for more fees and deeper discounts. So I don't know if anybody has ever seen the grocery store thing that CNBC did about all the grocery stores and how grocery stores really fun. It's a fascinating inside look at grocery stores. CNBC did a great job on that. So apparently, if you didn't know this already, shelf space is a premium for you to get your product on visible shelves, like that middle shelf that's kind of eye level, on the end caps, things like that are premium costs that grocery store chains often charge suppliers to put their products on. Fair enough. Okay, whatever. So apparently, suppliers are basically now, because Amazon is asking them to pay more fees, going to see an increase of about an average of $25,000 to be featured in the store in the most visibly high trafficked areas. So they'll see an additional $25,000 fee. Okay, so on top of the $25,000 fee, Amazon is pitching its biggest suppliers on a promotion costing up to $300,000 for several weeks, not the year, people, several weeks of prime shelf space. $300,000 for a few weeks.
What?
Of prime shelf space. So you may have been paying, $10,000 to have that little end cap, like 2 rows on the end cap. Now, if that's considered prime real estate in the store, it's $300,000. They are basically doing what New York did to residential areas. Your little $600 a month rent is no longer, because this is a hot spot now, and now your rent is $5,000. That's pretty much what they're doing. For the space that they rent out. So then, on top of the shelf space fees, they are asking the suppliers to also cut their prices by at least 25%.
And that's ridiculous. Because you can't have your cake and eat it too. And that sounds like not only do they want the cake and they want to eat it, they're not going to share any of it.
Nope. They're not.
And they're going to ask you to customize the cake.
Correct. Correct. Yes.
Wow.
And Whole Foods is saying that they're now, so I guess previous to this, Whole Foods wasn't using the data that grocery stores had been using, which is Nielsen. So apparently Nielsen is not just for radio and television, but they mine data from people all over, and those folks, they give them data about what's selling and what's not. So Whole Foods, I guess, wasn't doing a very good job of that, because they would get new products in and things like that, and they didn't really know whether those products were driving consumers. And so now I guess Amazon is saying, hey, we're going to start using this Nielsen data, and so we'll be able to tell you what's really driving people to the store, that is for, causing them, as a factor in them causing to buy your product, right?
So that's what they're charging extra for. That's the incentive.
That's the packaging. Yes,
that's the packaging. That's the packaging. The moral of this is, big companies have big fees.
I mean, so much for the local guy.
Oh yeah,
right? Because Whole Foods used to be known for the local stuff.
No, we're not. But see, didn't that go out of that went out of the window when Amazon purchased it? Yeah. Not too many people assumed that they would keep that model. Yeah. And now they're showing that there's absolutely no way they can keep that model.
Yeah, because I mean, you think about somebody who makes local kombucha or local honey or something like that. I don't think you are going to have the $25K that you need, because you can't just go on any shelf, because if you can put it at the bottom, then your product isn't going to sell. So you kind of need to be able to feature your product, at least initially at the point of entry into the store, and then do some demonstrations and some sample stuff, which they did say they were going to increase that. They were going to make their vendors do more of that. So
the question would be, are they adding a fee for the demonstration?
I think that's part of
that's
part of the whole.
This is what
$300,000 when you pay that amount. But I'm like, Joe Schmo with the honeybees down in Lake Jackson is not going to be able to Pony up 300 grand to you.
No. Sorry.
The Amazon effect.
The Amazon
I'm
effect.
so distraught.
Sad people. So if you have any comments on the Amazon effect, call us 713-339-1070. The number is 713-339-1070.
Yes.
Yes.
Or you can chime in on Facebook Live. Yes. So that's that's facebook.com/CA Global Group. So that's the Amazon thing. It's very sad though, because the brand was
a very good brand.
It was a very
and it was kind of an
brand.
elite brand too. Very go here if you want the best. Go here if you want this quality.
Yeah. That's
what it kind of was, marching towards. That's where it was. And so for this now it's going to be go here.
Yeah.
Because We don't know what that means.
Yeah. And I feel like Amazon, like when you're behemoth of that size, right, I thought at a minimum, whether I continued to shop at Whole Foods or not, wasn't really relevant, but I did think that what Amazon was going to bring was some consistency to the process, streamline some things, but now it seems like they're trying to make their margin, and they're trying to get more margin from just adding cost to suppliers and adding fees and forcing the supplier to offer the discount rather than them just through the efficiency gains that you get from Amazon owning you.
Right.
So that's the Amazon thing. Thing. I don't know what else to say other than I'm very disappointed in Amazon. And